Hi everybody, welcome to Greystone Carving Studio. My name's Henry. I want this week, so last week, or last time, whenever it was, I was talking about claws and how they help you get from a kind of punched or pointed surface closer to the finished surface, and how you've got kind of more flexibility with it. And now we've come to finishing or fine carving. It's like we're carving when you're really close to the surface of where you want to be. And these are kind of flat chisels. We're using flat chisels now. As you can see, I've just actually deigned to sharpen some of these. This is a mallet-headed, fire sharp, so it's just tool steel. There's no tungsten. And this is a nice old chisel that I got from a car boot. Oh, the reason some of them are pink is when I first started teaching, I got a bit paranoid about people walking off with my kit. So I painted all my chisels pink. I find that people don't walk off with your chisels very often anyway. Students are really kind of far more honest than I gave them credit for. And they actually like their own kit, so they're wedded to their own tools, and so I've stopped doing that now. But that's the reason why some of them are pink. I do quite like a pink chisel, but this is a mallet-headed flat chisel, and it's about 10 mil, around 10 mil. It's a little bit over, and it's used for finishing, fine carving, and getting close to where you want to be. I've got no idea where I want to be with this stone. I'm just kind of using it as a demo. So, and again, because it's mallet-headed and because I want to kind of remove quite a lot of material, I'm using my masonry mallet. This is a polypropylene mallet. It's got a nice and soft, relatively soft, got a nice push, and I'm going to drop the weight of it into this, and I just so I'm removing quite a lot of material with this. So you can in fact remove quite a lot of material with this kind of like half-inch size chisel, or you can get a lighter mallet such as this and carve much more finely. And what you can also do is, you see these tool marks that have been left by the claw, you can take them out with this dummy. And so I know it's mallet headed, but you can use it with the dummy. And again, that's how I start with the chisel. Close it, turn it over, put my thumb on top. Right, angles, very, very useful to know about this. What we're dealing with, I mean, we're using this flat, so we dispense with one of the angles. You've got this angle, up and down, and then you've got this one. And that, I would say that I move from my belly or my hips. So changing direction, I move from there. So So I want to go back to that. So we're starting to get this kind of rounded shape in there. You know, that's a hammer-headed one, which we're not going to use. And here is a mallet-headed fishtail. So, for example, if I wanted to, if I had a very, let's make this. So the real value of one of these is that if I wanted to keep this area, I didn't want to damage it, I have options. Because of the fishtail, this shoulder's not, this shoulder isn't there, so that as I come round, the shoulder doesn't rub against this piece of stone and destroy it. It's one of the really useful things. If there was a flat chisel, you're pushing up against this piece of stone, and as you hit it, you're likely to damage that area. So fishtails are very good for dealing with internal curves, and also they're very pretty, really nice chisels. So we've got a few fishtails, and it's not what I start people off on because this is overhanging and it's got this, it's slightly more delicate, and if you welly it, you'll break it. So there's the two kind of, these are the two of the flat chisels that we use a lot of, just a straight flat chisel and these fishtails. Now, there are other flat chisels for lettering, which I'll show you in a different thingamabob. Cheers.